SJV because it is more than just a school. It is a community, a church, a school, and a family.
And right, SJV is my home. I hope it is yours too.
I think St. John Vianney is special because it feels like home. SJV is special because we won math. SJV is special to me because I feel really safe there. You might think it's not fun, but it's really amazing, and the teachers make it so fun.
St. John Vianney is special because it's Catholic and it has Mass. And it has people that worry for you and care for you.
SJV is special because we celebrate Jesus. I love SJV.
I would like to thank the great teachers, incredible staff, and loving parents who sent us here. St. John Vianney Catholic School is the best school that you should go to.
In the light of Christ, with our hands, our feet, our voices, loving in the light, we are precious.
Also, SJV has the best principal ever, Mr. Shimon. Mr. Shimon will always give a little peek in your classroom almost every day, and he will always greet you every morning and make you laugh.
So I like SJV because I did the nativity play.
SJV teaches us to be like Jesus. So SJV does everything they can to keep us safe when we are in school. When we fall, they help us back up. SJV is full of encouragement. SJV is the best school ever.
SJV is special because there is a church. Raise your pedal for me. Raise your paddle for me.
Raise your paddles for me.
Raise your paddle for me.
Raise your paddle for me. Raise your paddle for me. Raise your paddle for me.
And raise your paddle for me.
Raise your paddle for me.
Raise your paddle for me.
Raise your paddles for me.
Raise your paddle for me.
Raise your paddle for me. Raise your paddle for me.
Your word is a lamp to my feet.
Hello everybody, Father Cornath here. I'd like to welcome all of you for our 17th Bids for Kids. With this new format of doing it virtually, it's been such a crazy year for all of us, but nonetheless, we enjoy all our ministries, especially the ministry of our school. Our school is one of our principal apostolates here at St. John Vianney Parish. And so this Bids for Kids helps our students to perform their best. It gives the teachers what they need, and it certainly is, as our theme is, La Dolce Vita. This brings the sweet life to our school, to our kids. I'd like to thank our hardworking Gala committee. You guys have been working at this for months and months, and finally we get to celebrate today. Yes, in a different way, but nonetheless it's an evening of celebration. I'd like to also thank all our generous sponsors and our donors, those who have prayed for us. Really, really wonderful. So we just enjoy this evening, enjoy the nice meal from Zillie's. Sit back and relax, and let's just ask God's blessing. Lord our God, we thank you for this evening. I'd like to pray for all those who worked so hard behind the scenes. Bless all our good sponsors and donors, and bless all those who are tuning in. May the Lord open up our hearts in generosity. Bless us this evening and the food we share, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. And may the sweet life be with you all. Hey, that's a new liturgical moniker that I just came up with.
Buonasera. Good evening, parishioners, parents, friends, and family of St. John Vianney School. Welcome to our 2021 Bids for Kids auction, La Dolce Vita. I'm John Sloan, and this is my beautiful wife, Amy, and our dog, Zita, which means little girl in Italian. We've been members of St. John Vianney for 9 years and are the proud parents of 2 children who attend SJV school, with our youngest in the 1st grade. Both Amy and I have been involved in a variety of ways in both the parish and the school. We are thrilled to chair this year's auction and to have the opportunity to highlight and support and celebrate the sweet life at SJV.
The pandemic has impacted much of our daily lives, including the fact that we are bringing this auction to you in 2021 via a virtual venue. That aside, one thing that has been a constant is that in this school year, our kids have had the option to attend school safely and collectively in person. This has been such a blessing for so many. Thank you to Principal Brian Shimon, Associate Principal Deb Blaha, and all the teachers and staff at SJV for making this a reality. We are so excited to be able to help support our wonderful school this evening. We hope you enjoy tonight's gala and the after party to follow. Tonight, make sure you have 2 screens or devices ready. Use your main screen to view the program and your cell phones to bid. Whether we are in person or virtual, our goal tonight is the same: to show support for SJV School and the important role it plays in our community. We celebrate the sweet life that SJV provides our children.
Good evening and welcome. I am so excited to be here this evening hosting the 2021 St. John Vianney School Bids for Kids auction, La Dolce Vita. And I want to especially thank Father Cornath and our chairs, Amy and John Sloan, for your blessing and your gracious welcome. Also, thank you to the kids that kicked off our program tonight. We are all here so excited. So for those of you who are joining for the first time like me, thank you. And for those of you who are veteran attendees, I realize that many of you are missing being shoulder to shoulder, navigating the silent auction tables. However, tonight, even if you're dressed up in comfy clothes or you're dressed up in true gala attire, like so many of us have become accustomed to these days, flexibility and relaxation and having a good time. Either way, grab your favorite beverage, settle in, and we are so very happy that you're here. Now, as you well know, this is the first time Bids for Kids is coming to you as a virtual event. And while we can't all be together in person, we truly hope that this evening will provide a sense of camaraderie and fun as we celebrate and support St. John Vianney School and all that it continues to provide for its kids, families, and community. We call on each of you to raise your paddles in the virtual sense for Catholic education. And hopefully by now you've had a chance to pour yourself a glass of wine and enjoy an amazing Italian dinner prepared by Zilly's Hospitality Group. Please feel free to turn on those cameras. We just ask that you kindly stay muted. And if you have not already, trust me when I tell you, you want to log on at sjvbidsforkids.givesmart.com from either your phone, tablet, or computer. And get ready, like right now, start bidding to support your great school. There are some amazing items that you can bid on. Now, before we get too far ahead of ourselves, I've been told we have a very special message from a certain Packer fan.
Jeepers cripes. Hey there, St. John Vianney School. It's me, Charlie, host of the Man to Walk Minute. And gosh darn it, shoot, I want to tell you to go into your garage, get the WD-40, spritz it on your wallet, and let that credit card slide right out, because you're about to donate a ton of money for La Dolce Vita, okay? That means spend your money, a lot of it, okay? It's for the kids. Don't forget about them, all right? Here, I'll even fix my hair to, look more presentable. Yes, I'm wearing a Packers jacket. No, I don't want to talk about the game. Anywho, listen, spend a lot of money. It's for the kids. Did I say that already? You all have Catholic guilt. Use it for the kids. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you so much for the inspiring message, Charlie. Now, as Charlie had mentioned, we want each of you to donate at any time this evening to help St. John Vianney School by just simply clicking on the donate link on the Bids for Kids right here. GiveSmart website where you registered at. And that is again, sjvbidsforkids.givesmart.com. Now, some unique live auction items have just opened up for bidding earlier this afternoon. And these items close at 8 p.m. tonight. So you want to be sure to be on your game because they are some incredible items and they will get snatched up. We're going to walk through the live auctions even in more detail very soon. Also, as many of you know, many amazing silent auction items have been open for bidding for the last week. And I also understand that we have an important message from one of our very special silent auction donors.
Hi, it's Leroy Butler, inventor of the Leap. I have a cool way that you can bid for this jersey, the Leroy Butler jersey. I like a Leroy Butler jersey, but first, you gotta go to the Dolce Vita auction, which benefits the kids of St. John's Vianney. If you don't, I'm gonna be very upset. So why don't you leap on over to the auction and bid early, often, and bring your money. I'm not just gonna give this jersey away for cheap. So let's have some fun.
Thank you so much, Leroy. We want to bid because we do not want to make Leroy upset, so bid now. And as a reminder, the silent auction closes at 9 p.m. tonight after the conclusion of the virtual programming and the after party. And yes, there is an after party, so please continue to stay logged on to this site once our auction program ends. There is no action required to join the after party. All you have to do is stay right where you are. It will be a broadcast similar to our presentation going on now. And once we give you the go-ahead, you can turn on your cameras and be entertained in a unique private performance by magician and mentalist Gary Farrar. Now, as we gather here virtually and safely tonight, we ask that each of you send a photo of how you are celebrating. So please right now, grab your phone and take your best selfie and email it to the email address below at bidsforkids@stjohnv.org. Again, that's bidsforkids@stjohnv.org. And if you do that, you might show up in our broadcast tonight. We want to see all of those incredible families. We want to see all those incredible guests tonight. And you can also share your photos on social media, #BidsForKids for SJV. So again, make sure you share your photos with the hashtag #BidsForKids for SJV. Now, while you take these photos, I'd like to share one of the reasons that I am so excited to be here tonight. And that is that I have the opportunity to tell you more about St. John Vianney School and how they embody faith, excellence, and community. SJV's mission is to inspire students to become individuals who value and live their Catholic faith. Committed to the highest standards of excellence, SJV develops each child's fullest potential spiritually, academically, artistically, and physically through a partnership with the clergy, parents, highly educated professionals, and the greater community. Area high school principals agree that your students will perform consistently higher than their peers in academic leadership and character opportunities. And while this video was recorded before COVID, the messages of faith, hope, and love are everlasting. Let's take a look.
We were looking for more than a school. We were looking for a community to be part of, a community which radiated the faith and the values that we believe. We put a lot of effort into finding the best for our kids, like any parent would, and SJV was that.
I'm really grateful that my parents made the decision to send me here because it was a life-changing experience and I felt so loved. I feel like over the years I've just learned so much about my faith and who I am, and I've excelled so much in my academics, so I'm really grateful for that.
I'm very impressed. Being able to see the rubrics that come home are some of the things that I saw in high school. Seeing that in our middle school is what I love to see. There's really good things going on here.
How do you feel about college? I feel like SJV prepared me for high school, and I think high school is preparing me for college right now. At St. John Vianney, they really helped me prepare for high school. Not only did I test in advanced courses, but just the study habits that I learned here, how to deal with homework, how to stay focused.
Teachers make learning a priority with every individual student, and they're always there to help you grow and excel.
We love our teachers. From the younger levels, they send pictures continually of the things that they are doing in class. While it may look like play to most, they have very specific, detailed things that they are working on.
As an educator, when I walk through schools, I look for high expectations, but I also look for a high level of support. Not only are the teachers engaged in pushing students to be the best they can be, but that they're also giving them the tools to get there.
Thanks to SJV, it's got me into so many passions: volleyball, the play, forensics, and music.
3 of our kids that are old enough are in the strings program. Our oldest plays the violin, and our second plays the viola, and our third plays the cello.
I played the oboe. I did volleyball here, did basketball, and just really learned how to work well in a team setting.
So we understand teamwork and responsibility and sportsmanship, and that really sets us apart from the other schools.
We know that important lessons are learned inside the classroom, but different lessons learned outside the classroom in extracurriculars. And so when we look for schools, a vibrant, robust extracurricular life was really critical to our selection of SJV, because we knew that our kids would get to deepen and explore their talents, to see what they liked and to see where their talents and gifts were, and to see where God was calling them.
I love at SJV how there's so many different people. They have different beliefs and opinions and everything, but we can come together with our faith because that's the common thing that we all share.
We do a lot of virtue circles at SJV, and where we talk about our day and how to use virtues in your thoughts, actions, and words.
The teachers, the staff here model those values, and that's what we want, because that's partnering with us as parents in our child's education.
God is good. All the time. And all the time. God is good.
The faith life at St. John Vianney changed my life, because through the volunteering that we had to do, it just really made me realize how fortunate I am and how much I can give back to others.
It's an extension of home. You get that parent community, and you get that parent involvement, and then the parents become close.
It is a community of love. My parents are very happy that I'm here because I love school at SJV.
I'm grateful that my kids can come to a place where I know they'll be loved and cared for, where they'll be safe, where they'll be challenged, where they'll have an opportunity to learn and grow as people with God-given gifts and talents that will eventually one day be adults themselves in the world and having families of their own and have to pass this gift on to their children.
We're very happy with SJV, and we're really looking forward to where they can go from here, because SJV has given them a very strong foundation.
What an inspiring look at SJV. And this is exactly what we are here to support tonight. And as a matter of fact, if you are in a room with one of our future leaders, turn to them, give them a high five, tell them you love them, and donate right now. Donate right now. So, we do have a few special announcements to tell you about related to several raffle winners that were drawn earlier today. First of all, I'd love to announce the winner of the Peloton raffle, and just so you know, it is not me. So whoever wins, you will have to let me borrow your bike for at least 20 times a year. Just kidding. All right, the lucky winner will receive a Peloton bike as soon as next weekend, and the bike will also come with a Visa gift card to help defray the cost of bike accessories and the Peloton Live class subscription. The auction committee will reach out to the winner to explain how to claim their prize. So, without further ado, the winner of the Peloton bike is... Congratulations, Jay Durst. Woo! All right, now, one more big announcement, the Golden Ticket Raffle. Now, the Golden Ticket Raffle is a winner's choice raffle, and only 100 tickets were sold, and the winner has previously chosen their prize. The winner of the Golden Ticket Raffle is... Congratulations, Ann McGuire! Ann has chosen a $1,000 cash prize in lieu of a live auction item. Now, before we start taking a closer look at the live auction items available for bid now, I would love to first thank our amazing sponsors. And we want to thank our generous sponsors because their support has been a crucial part of being able to not only bring this virtual gala to life, but to generate the important funds needed to support high-quality Catholic education for our children. A huge shout out to our sponsors at the Rome level, Laura and Jim Russell, Jen and Pat Bergen, as well as our sponsors at the Venice level, Heather and Dave Ferber, and Jenny and Tim Jones. Thank you so much again for your incredibly appreciated financial support. We have had so much tremendous sponsorship support this year. And if any of this evening's sponsors are your neighbor, or if they're your friends, you're sitting at the table with them now, give them a high five, call them, text them, and be sure to thank them for their generous support this year. Now, let's check on and highlight some of the incredible live auction items. Our first live auction items up for bid are 2 custom-built raised garden beds. 2 custom-made raised garden beds will be designed to the winner's needs and then constructed and installed and filled this spring with plants of the winner's choosing by Cub Scout Pack 71 under the direction of SJV Cub Scout Master Chad Smith. This not only comes with all materials, plants, and labor, but also includes 2 Joanna Gaines cookbooks, a year subscription to her magazine, and a $100 Stein's gift card. This is an incredible item. Let's see what we have so far. Our bid right now for this is $500. I am sure many of you out there are going to outbid that, so keep the bidding for the custom beds coming. You do not want to miss out on this one-of-a-kind item. Our next live auction up for bid is a quarter size of locally raised Angus beef with a freezer chest. You will be able to stock your new freezer with locally raised, all-natural, high-quality beef from Lone Oak Angus Farm. The beef cuts will be packaged to the winner's specifications, and this is 120 pounds of meat. And I promise you that based on where we are right now, we're going to use that 120 pounds of meat. This is an amazing item and will be ready for delivery in 2 to 3 months. Let's see what we have. So the bidding for the quarter side of beef and freezer is currently $1,000. Bid now. It will not go with that. Bid often and bid now. Up next is a dinner for not 2, not 3, not 4, but 6 people at Jake's, and it includes a limo ride. You will enjoy an evening at this beautiful 120-year-old barn that houses an amazing American steakhouse. You and 5 of your friends, including me if you'd like, will enjoy a customized chef dinner with wine pairings shared in your own private dining room. Your chauffeur-driven uptown vehicle will pick you and your guest up and safely return you home after dinner and drinks. The bidding for the Jake's Chef Dinner and Limo is currently at $1,350. That's incredible. Thank you so much for your donations. Continue to bid and bid because I want to be in the limo with you. I love a chauffeur-driven ride, so bid high and bid often. Our next live auction item is a 1-week stay at a Door County, Wisconsin home. That's right. You will enjoy a 1-week stay at a Door County cabin in the woods that sleeps a family of 6, courtesy of the Pentler family. Your beautiful home away from home is situated on Clark Lake, which is only 20 minutes away from many of the Door County attractions. This 1-week stay can be yours any week of June 2021, which is around the corner, or a mutually agreed upon week in the fall of 2021. The bidding for this 1-week stay at Door County Home is currently $2,350. That is incredible. Keep bidding because, again, I want you to experience that with me and 5 other people. All right, so we have a few moments left, so make sure that you continue to bid. It's going to go fast, so bid often, bid now, and also donate, 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 because these auction items are incredible, and we want to make sure that you leave this event with them. We'll walk through the other live auction items in a moment, but first, we would also like to highlight one of our Rome sponsors, Laura Russell, and her business, Midtown Dental Care SC. Thank you so much, Laura, and your incredible team at Midtown Dental. And I'm sure you can all appreciate that due to COVID, the gala had to be prepared for much differently than it was in the past. Usually, parents would have class parties during the summer before the gala to raise initial funding. But that wasn't an option this past summer, so we got a little creative. Enter the class baskets. Each class, with the help of room parents, created a themed basket to be included in the silent auction this evening. So thank you, huge thank you to all of those parents who have contributed to the baskets. And I understand there is also a little competition going here with the baskets. The class hoops basket raises the most money will receive a Yo Mama frozen yogurt party. I must be a part of that. So let's check in to see who is currently in the lead. Here you can see all of our amazing classes, and they are raising a ton of money for us. Shout out to the 2nd grade class basket, $575. 6th grade class baskets, $200. I know we also have some other 6th grade teams. Shout out to everyone that has contributed to these baskets and are raising so much money. Right now, our 8th grade class basket is at $750. Congratulations to all of our classes. You are doing an amazing, amazing job. Keep it going, SJV. And also, remember, you can donate at any time by clicking on the donate button link on the Bids for Kids Give Smart website at sjv.org/donate. bidsforkids.givesmart.com. It's also listed right here. And you can do that via your phone, your tablet, or computer. You might even wake up this morning at 4 o'clock in the morning and say, what can I do to be great? Donate! The bids tonight are for the kids, and we wanted to find out why your kids think SJV is so special. All the classes were asked to write about why they love their school. In fact, one of these videos is what kicked off our evening together tonight. Take a further look at what some of your kids had to say.
We are
SJV is a school, but it's not just that. It's a church, it's a family, it's a community of encouraging, believing, and constantly learning scholars, artists, athletes, theologians, brothers and sisters, people who live and love. We're not just a school with a church attached. We're a community.
SJV is a great school with lots of laughter and friends. SJV is an awesome school, and everyone here has an amazing time.
We're more than just a school. We're a community and a family. The teachers and parish members and other students lift us up each and every day to achieve our goals.
SJV is special because it has a school attached to it.
Right. SJV grows my faith and helps me to be a better member in the church. I love SJV. It has a ton of things to do. Your creativity can be endless.
SJV has really nice teachers.
There are many reasons that you should go to SJV. It is a wonderful place to learn, live, and grow.
Loving in the light, we are precious in God's sight. With one heart, the world rejoices. Your word is a lamp to my feet and lights me on.
I'm extremely thankful for my school, family, friends, and other blessings. St. John Vianney has brought out the good in me because of the community and their encouragement for me to become the best version of myself.
I've met some interesting people. This school is very educational, and best of all, it's Catholic.
This is an amazing Catholic education school. You can count on to be a smart and Catholic student.
I hope to continue my learning, further my education, and expand my actions while showing virtues. I thank the teachers who have watched me and helped me grow and learn.
We go to church and pray a lot and have fun. That's why I love SJV. SJV is special because God is with us and God loves us so much, even when we all go to church.
I love SJV because at church we welcome God's home, and
SJV has more adventures. Although this year may be different, we still have many experiences to adventure. Raise your paddle for me.
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 And raise your paddle for me.
Raise my paddle.
Raise your paddle for me.
Raise your paddle and vote for me. Raise your paddle and vote for me.
And raise my paddle for me.
And a huge thank you goes out to those kids. Raise your paddles, and let's get back to the live auction items. The next item we would like to highlight is the backyard pizza party. The Henningfelds home will be yours for the evening while they host a 24-person adult pizza party and feed you wood-fired pizzas from their outdoor pizza oven. Wine, beer, and non-alcoholic beverages are included, and dietary restrictions will be honored. The party will take place at a mutually agreed upon date this summer. And as of right now, $900. The bids are currently for the pizza party, $900. Bid now, bid often, because this is going to close in about 26 minutes. Next, we have a full package of orthodontic care by Dr. Jim Schmidt of Uniquely You Orthodontics. This amazing package includes comprehensive orthodontic care. It includes everything from start to finish. Early morning and evening appointments are available. As an SJV family, Uniquely You Orthodontics embraces the privilege to serve this community and looks forward to the opportunity to create a beautifully unique smile for your child. Bidding for the Uniquely You Orthodontics full package is currently at $6,000. Again, we're going to be closing this in a moment, so you want to bid now for that great experience for your child. Our next, this is a big one. Our next live auction item is a 1-week stay in Palm Desert, California. That's right. You'll be able to stay 7 days and 6 nights in this 5-star condo in the Desert Falls Country Club community of Palm Desert, California, courtesy of the Lotus family. The upper unit condo has 3 bedrooms and will sleep 6 to 7 guests comfortably. This unit also offers privacy with a great patio view overlooking the largest of 22 heated pools and hot tubs and the beautiful San Jacinto Mountains. You will enjoy a thriving shopping and art scene, and you'll be nearby excursions such as the Joshua Tree National Park, the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway, or you can golf at one of the dozens of spectacular golf courses. And we ask that this package be used within the next year, which I frankly don't think that will be a problem. This amazing property is currently at $1,400. Again, we've got about 24 minutes, so you want to make sure that you bid now, bid high, and bid often so that you can receive this incredible experience. Now, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to do a live check-in with our guests at home. Oh my goodness, y'all look so amazing. I love it. I love it. Can y'all just give me a wave? Yes. Let's see. Now, who is this right here? I'm loving it. Yeah. Shout out to this beautiful family here. Oh my goodness. Hold on. This beautiful, who is that beautiful princess? Oh my goodness. Hi. I love it. Who's this good looking couple right here? Now here's the thing, y'all. If you look good, you have to bid high, okay? Bid high based on your good looks. And so all of you look incredible. Who's this beautiful lady right here? All right. Love that. Who is this? Sharon. How are you, Sharon? I love it. I love it. All right. We're going to check back in with y'all before we stop, but thank you so much for being here. Y'all look great. So our next item, this is a big one too, is a celebrity chef gourmet dinner for 10 people. You, 8 of your friends, and me will enjoy an evening of custom cocktails, appetizers, dinner, and dessert prepared by celebrity chef and our very own principal, Brian Shimon, and his chef associate principal, Deb Blaha. This is an incredible experience you do not want to miss. After 4 years of living in Italy, our very own principal Brian came to appreciate from scratch Italian cooking. He has perfected a special Italian menu to make this evening spectacular for you and your friends. This dinner will take place at the home of the Chairs, one of my favorite couples, Amy and John Sloan, on the evening of Saturday, July 24th, 2021. I will be crashing. My calendar will be open that day. Or we can also mutually agree upon a different date in the summer of 2022. The bidding on this celebrity chef dinner is currently at $1,000. We got about 20 minutes, y'all. Let's bid high, let's bid often, and let's invite me. All right, the last live auction item we are showcasing tonight is a sunset sail on our very own Lake Michigan. This will truly be a great experience that you want to bid on now and high. You will experience sailing the open waters of Lake Michigan aboard a 38-foot sailboat with up to 8 guests. Kathy and Don Zaplicki welcome you aboard their 19th hull McKinley Marina Bay sailboat for a stunning sunset cruise. You'll take in the Milwaukee skyline, you'll enjoy light fare and drinks, and you'll feel the calming breeze of the gentle waves. The sail date will be mutually agreed upon this summer. My calendar is open. Right now, the bidding for this one-of-a-kind item is currently at $1,200. We've got 20 minutes. You want to bid now, you want to bid high so that you can enjoy that incredible experience this summer on Lake Michigan. Again, don't forget that all live auction items will close for bidding at 8 p.m. sharp. We've got about a little less than 20 minutes. You do not want to miss your chance to bid on these amazing items in support of St. John Vianney School and supporting our incredible future leaders. Now, let's also check back in on the silent auction class baskets. Currently, our 8th grade class basket is leading with a bid of $750. And remember, the basket that raises the most money earns a frozen yogurt party at Yo Mama Frozen Yogurt for the entire class. So don't forget about all the other amazing items, donating to the class baskets. We are having such an incredible experience tonight supporting our future leaders at SJV. The silent auction will close at 9 p.m., which is about an hour after the live auction closes. So in order to give you all a chance to snatch up those items you have had your eyes on since we started. Also, tonight, once the auction ends, you do not want to miss. Stay tuned in for a live and entertaining show with the magician and mentalist, Gary Farrar. And of course, we want to thank each and every one of you for making the time to support St. John Vianney School and La Dolce Vita.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. THANKYOU. Thank you. We really want to thank you. Thanks.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was into the dance. All right. Seriously, it is so important to continue supporting St. John Vianney School and their mission to educate the entire child. These years are stepping stones to your children's future in high school, college, and beyond. And the power of SJV's strong Catholic education is that it will guide your children to lead faith-filled, truly impactful lives. Several recent SJV graduates were asked to comment on how they felt SJV prepared them for high school. Let's take a look.
Hello, my name is Jack O'Brien, and I graduated from St. John Vianney in 2019. I'm currently a sophomore at Marquette University High School, and throughout my journey in high school, I have realized that SJV has prepared me well. The aspect of a strong faith that I learned from SJV has translated to my high school experience. What really makes the schools that I have attended stand out is their attention to faith. The foundation in faith that I built while at SJV has pushed me to continue that fire at MUHS by going to weekly masses and participating in the sacraments. By challenging me, SJV prepared me well for high school. More opportunities have opened up for me in high school because of the challenges the teachers at SJV presented me with. Now, I find myself in a position to be able to register for advanced classes. Part of this is due to the work ethic that SJV instills in their students, to do their best, but to also not be afraid to take risks. SJV gave me the instruction and the confidence to take those educated risks, which have paid off. Between faith, academics, athletics, and music, there's something for every student at SJV. Thank you to all the supporters of St. John Vianney.
I loved SJV because of how close everyone was. We were like one big family.
Not only the students were close, but the staff and faculty too.
I'm proud to have been an SJV Shamrock. SJV has given me a great foundation to build my faith, has given me the opportunity to participate in many competitive sports, and has also given me the educational foundation to take many honors classes freshman year. Go SJV, raise your paddle.
Hello, I am Thomas Bergen. I'm an SJV alumni and currently a freshman at Brookfield Central High School. One thing that I immediately noticed while attending Brookfield Central is that I had an advantage over everyone else because I could easily participate in class.
As a graduate of SJV, I have found that the teachers have helped me succeed in high school by teaching me the fundamentals of all my courses.
SJV has prepared me academically to do well in my first semester of high school. I've entered into a few honors classes, and thanks to SJV's great foundations, I feel confident in all of them. SJV's amazing teachers do a great job every day and put in so much effort to teach all of us. Thank you, SJV.
These great videos that you just saw speak volumes as to why it is so crucial to receive your support tonight. The funds you provide will assist the school in continuing to provide the proper resources and instructive tools that ultimately educate our children and successfully prepare them for life after SJV. This brings us to our appeal for the evening, where we ask for your monetary donations to help fund targeted needs as identified by the school. With us live tonight is our very own Principal Brian Shimon, who will speak to these specific needs. I am so very pleased to introduce to you Principal of St. John Vianney School, Brian Shimon.
Are you having fun yet tonight? Well, good evening. I want to take a moment to thank all of you for your child's favorite teacher. Think of this. Picture it in your mind. Picture the face of a friend you love to see across from the sanctuary aisle. Do you remember walking those SJV hallways with your friends? Think of your grandchildren sitting in their classrooms, living their faith all the while learning math, science, art, religion. Is there a special SJV person who has impacted your life? Our school is an excellent example of how what the church teaches is lived and put into action every single day. Each year, the Bids for Kids Committee, Father Ed, and myself identify an appeal, and this year is no exception. Because of you and our Bids for Kids events, we have raised well over $1 million in the past 30 years to support our community. That is amazing. This event is a valuable resource for our parish and our school. Over the last 30 years, this appeal has funded some incredible projects here in the parish, helping with both technology in the school and security issues around the campus. The generosity at these events is so impressive to me, and I am so grateful. Bids for Kids raises funds for two things, really. The first is the general capital needs for the parish and the school, and also a specific appeal to support the school. And so for this year, our school appeal is for curriculum support, facility updates, and technology. And here's a closer look at how your dollars will go to work tonight. And put those dollars down. The first need is updated curriculum resources for English and language arts for the whole school. And when you put your dollars down, think of the faces you saw earlier tonight. Secondly, we need facility improvements to update the blinds in most of our classrooms to ensure optimal lighting for learning. Again, think of the children in those classrooms we saw earlier tonight, knowing that we are giving our students the tools and environments that they need to thrive and continue to be the wonderful blessings that they are, is so important to me I know it's important to you, so bid, and bid now. Lastly, in the area of technology, we need to update our outdated Chromebooks. Behind each Chromebook is a face of a loving child. So tonight, our goal is to $40,000 for our appeal. I know we can do it. Remember, you are giving to more than just the projects we discussed tonight. You are supporting a community doing good in this world, and we know that this is something that you want to be a part of. You have the power to make an impact tonight. Thank you for all that you do and for your generosity.
Thank you so much, Principal Brian. And as he so eloquently and energetically stated, the appeal tonight will support curriculum updates, facility enhancements, and technology needs at SJV to best optimize the school's learning environments. In addition, I'd like you to think about something. It is so incredibly amazing that your kids have the option to be in school this entire school year. But due to the nature of the pandemic, the school has encountered many unplanned costs in order to stay open and, most importantly, to stay safe. Please consider supporting us with a donation to help defray these costs, as well as help provide the curriculum and facility enhancements needed so that we can continue to effectively provide high-quality academic and faith-filled education to each and every one of our children. And even though we are not together this year in the traditional sense, I'd like to encourage you all to raise your paddle to benefit St. John Vianney School. Please get out your phone or device and simply click Donate from the Give Smart homepage. And you can also submit your donation amount by texting the word GIVE and your specific donation amount to the number 76278. And if you happen to type extra zeros, let them go through. Let's be reminded why we are donating. I also want to share with you a special verse that comes from Mark 4, chapter 8. The seed fell on good ground and yielded a crop that sprang up, increased, and produced, some 30-fold, some 60-fold, and yes, some 100-fold. And that's exactly what your donation is going to do for SJV. So bid now, bid high, and watch this video.
Every day, I always come home with a smile because of one particular place, St. John Vianney School. SJV is not just a school where you learn, but a place where you create lifelong friends and enjoy learning always.
I like SJV because I can proclaim the good news of Christ. That is why I like SJV.
The principal does everything. He makes the school better. There's a lot of supportive friends. SJV is a good school. SJV is special because they teach us how to read.
SJV has taught me a lot about God. Going to Mass every Wednesday helps me to learn more about God and to talk to Him. I love the gospel when Father tells us about Jesus. I love praying.
Walking in the light of Christ, each and every day.
SJV is special because I love Jesus.
SJV has helped me be who I am today by teaching everything I will need to know when I leave for high school.
SJV provided all the friends I ever wished for. That's why I like SJV.
SJV is the best because there are a lot of awesome classes and the teachers are super nice. The education here is amazing. And everybody is so nice here.
Each student can express themselves and their interests in after-school activities and clubs and enjoy learning instruments and sports. All the teachers here will support you in every way.
SJV is special because we get to play. Raise your paddle for me. Raise your paddle for me.
Raise your paddles for me. Raise your paddle for me.
Raise your paddle for me. Raise your paddle for me.
Raise your paddle for me.
Raise that paddle on me. Raise your paddle for me. Raise your paddle for me.
Raise your paddle for me. Raise your paddle for me.
To my feet and a light to my path. Your word is a lamp.
Please help fund our cause. Raise that paddle. Raise that paddle. Please help fund our school.
Now, for the Raise the Paddle portion of our event. Now, our Raise the Paddle goal is $40,000. And we ask that you prayerfully consider a donation to help us achieve this goal. I'm going to take my glasses off because I want y'all to understand. Right now, we are at 26%. We have to, because each of you are so incredibly generous. We got to meet that $40,000 goal. So please continue to bid. I know some of you have already been giving this evening. Thank you so much. If you feel inclined to bid more, thank you again. Now, again, our progress bar is showing that we are at 28% of our $40,000 goal. So we need each of you right now to contribute. Please grab your phone. Please grab your tablet. Find someone who doesn't have a computer. Give them yours and say, here, donate. Click on that donate button now. We also have some pre-selected donation amounts, but perhaps there's a dollar amount significant to you that you can contribute tonight. Please do so. We would like to first ask if you would consider supporting us at the $5,000 level. And there are several ways to donate in the Give Smart website. You can click on the specific Raise the Paddle items in the 2000 section, or click on the donate button at the top of the home screen. You can also text the words Give 5,000 to the number 76278. A donation at the $5,000 level will provide an updated unit set of English language arts curriculum resources for SJV. Please consider supporting us now with the $5,000 donation. And I am so excited to announce that we have our first of many $5,000 donations from Ruth Hurley. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you so much for your support. Next, would you please consider us at the $2,500 level, and note that a contribution at this level will provide desperately needed facility enhancements, such as those new window treatments for a classroom. Please, please, please consider donating now. $2,500. Go to the Give Smart website, text that message, Give 2,500. We are at now $22,950. We are at 57% of our goal. Yeah. Please keep donating. Thank you. Now, let's continue. We are at our $1,000 level. 5 sponsorships at this level will provide an updated set of curriculum resources for SJV. So please continue to send in your donations. Thank you, John, for your donation. Thank you, Rob, for your donation. Thank you, Principal Brian, for your donation. Thank you, Ann, for your donation. And thank you, Laura Russell, for your $1,000 donation. We are now at 66% of our targeted $40,000 goal. I am so excited. Please keep them coming. Now, would you please, if you have not already, consider supporting SJV and your children, our children at SJV, at the $500 level. Keep them coming. Thank you so much, Carrie Weber. Thank you so much, Richard Harriman. Thank you. Keep those donations coming in. We're at 73%. All right. We've only got 27% to go. So now we are at our $250 level. And again, if you want to add a zero to that $250, we will not be mad. We will actually be very happy. Thank you so much, Megan. $250 donation. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Michelle. 75%. We're almost there. Now listen. We literally have went from 28% of our goal to 75% of our goal in less than 5 minutes. I know that we can get to our $40,000 level, if not $80,000 level for the remaining of our evening. So please, if you have not already donated, please, right now, pick up your tablet, your phone, your computer, and support us at the $100 level. Thank you so much, Kelly and David Van Rixel. Thank you so much. Thank you, Brian and Maria. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, thank you, thank you. These donations are coming in. We're at 77%. 77%. We can get there now. Chad Smith, thank you so much. Michael, thank you, thank you, thank you. Colleen Gilbert, thank you for your $500 donation. Please keep them coming. Thank you, John Pentler. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please, Carla, shout out to Carla Schmidt. Thank you so much. Liz Lawrence, thank you for your donation. We're at 77% of our targeted $40,000 goal. We can do this. Principal Brian said we can do this. Let's keep them going. We want to thank everyone for your incredible and generous donations. Your support has and will continue to be throughout today overwhelming. Now, let's check in on our live auction items and the class baskets. Only a few, actually, we've got 0 time left. Do we have time? Can we extend? We're done? All right, so our live auction has closed for the evening, but let's check in on our class baskets. Shout out to the 5th grade class. Shout out to the 6th grade class. And right now, our 8th grade class basket has raised $800. That is awesome. Thank you so much to all of our classes that have raised so much money. K-5, 4th grade, 3rd grade. Shout out to each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the time that you have taken, that you have made to tune in this evening, as well for all of your generous donations. We have had some incredible donations, and we've also had some incredible photos come in. So you do not want to miss your 15 seconds of fame. This is the last call for pictures. We want to see each of you out there. We want to see you. We want to see your family and your friends so that we can continue to celebrate together. All you have to do is email your pictures to bidsforkids@stjohnv.org. Again, that's bidsforkids@stjohnv.org. Look at these incredible families! Oh my goodness! I love it. This is our Zoom wall to check out all of the great teams, all the great families. Thank you so much. The funds raised tonight will not only help your school's appeal, but will also provide the much needed resources to continue to bringing the sweet life to your children through a robust Catholic education.
Thank you, we really want to thank you. THANKYOU. Thank you, we really want to thank you. Thanks. You've been a star, you've been a real trooper. You've been so great, you've really been super. You've been so fun, we really want to thank you. THANKYOU. Thanks.
And as our future leaders just shared, thank you so much again for listening and bidding tonight. Now, although the live auction is officially closed, the silent auction will remain open until 9 p.m. this evening. And of course, you can always donate directly through the SJV website. Now, the winners of the auction items will be contacted via email for your instructions on how you can pick up their winnings, as well as how you can reach out to me so I can be in Door County and on the boat with you, especially with the Principal Brian Celebrity Chef Cooking. Now, again, we still want to encourage you to donate. Donate to support St. John Vianney School. Please click on the donate button in the Bids for Kids Give Smart website, which is SJV, bidsforkids.givesmart.com. Thank you again to all of the generous sponsors, our gala chairs, and the auction committee chairpersons and committee members, and all of you that have worked so hard to bring this virtual gala to life. In addition, huge thank you to Mr. Shimon, Mrs. Blaha, Father Ed, Father Alex, and all of the incredible teachers and staff at SJV that work so hard every day to bring the sweet life to our children. And one more announcement. In case there are any of those extraordinary SJV teachers online this evening, we are excited to announce that there is one remaining surprise drawing that our auction committee has kept on the down low until this very moment. As a huge thank you to our teachers, our support staff, and administrative staff for how hard they have worked this school year to keep school open and keep all of your children safe, we are now holding a Shamrock surprise getaway drawing. Yeah. Now, yes! Woo! All of our teachers, administrative, and support staff have been entered into a drawing for a $500 gift card to use towards a vacation or anything else to their liking, as a way for all of us to say thank you for all of the extra time and effort they have dedicated this school year. And here to announce the winner is Principal Brian Shimon.
Thank you all for your generosity. The winner of this Shamrock surprise is Denise. No. Really? In fact, congratulations, Mrs. McCrae. You are the winner of $500. Thank you so much, and thank you all for your generosity tonight.
Thank you so much, Principal Brian. My heart stopped. And I was definitely going to share with all of our incredible teachers. And now, the moment that we've been waiting for is for you to continue donating. Donate now. Donate big, often. Donate, 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 donate. I am delighted to introduce our featured La Dolce Vita after party entertainer. He has appeared on several national television networks, including NBC, Fox News, and USA, to performing for celebrities such as Tom Brokaw, Howard Stern, and Robert De Niro. Gary has been wowing audiences for over a decade. And although he has over 1 million views on YouTube, his favorite performance style is what we are about to witness. I want to thank each of you for making the time. It has been an incredible experience being your host this evening. I am Denise Thomas, the Effective Communication Coach. Please continue to support SJV, continue to support our future leaders, and get ready. Keep your cameras on and welcome magician and mentalist, Gary Farrar.
Very much, Denise. It is great to be here. Hi, everybody. I have spotlit my screen. That's going to be the best way to view the show. So if you're watching gallery view, click on the top right corner. Head on over till you see a big screen with my name on it. Not only is it the best way to watch the show, but it's also great for my ego. We're going to get started in about 8 seconds. For those of you who don't have your cameras on, now is the time to do it. Please do turn on your cameras. It will make the show a lot more fun. 8 seconds till showtime. Here we go, everyone. Oh no. Oh, the countdown it froze on hold on, everybody. I'm so it got a little stuck, it looks like. Let me get around here. The the Wi-Fi gets a little glitchy at this time of night. So let me I'll grab the balloon. Hold on. And then we'll get oh wait, no, actually it's all the way over here. What? Wait a minute. It's actually all the way in. Huh. Is it just me? Does everybody see a 2 in front of my face? Yeah? All right. Yeah. All right. Wait, don't worry. There's a way to fix this. Everybody take your finger and point it at the 2, okay? Let's go, Jennifer. Let's go, Deb. I want to see those fingers because seriously, if you point, we can pop it with our minds. Everybody try this out. Just keep pointing at the 2 and you'll see it will pop all the way off of the back wall. Yes, there we go. We've done it. Congratulations, everybody. Now we can officially start the show. Welcome. My name is Gary Farrar. I am so excited to be here. My goal is to make this the craziest thing that you have seen on Zoom since you found out what Zoom was last April. And I think we're off to a pretty good start because that was kind of weird, but it's going to get even stranger, folks, because what I really do is read people's minds. I know, it's so strange, especially across the internet, because you're all little tiny 2-dimensional images there. I mean, I can barely even tell if you're wearing pants right now. How am I supposed to know if, what's going on inside your head? All I'm going to say is it was a very suspicious face that this guy just made right there. That's all I'm going to say. But whatever. Listen, I'm going to focus from the neck up. We're going to go into your minds tonight. And you might be wondering, well, who's he going to choose? Is he going to choose me? I'm going to choose a little bit of everybody. So if you think just because you have your camera off, you're safe, you are mistaken, okay? No one is safe here. I can't control the thoughts that come into my head. But I do like to choose the people who do not want to be chosen. That's a fact. And how do I know who doesn't want to be chosen? It's quite simple. You see, the people who do not want to be chosen tend to be the same people who will not dance when I put on Beyonce. Let's go, everybody. Yeah, that's what I want to see. 19134. Get those hands up, everybody. This is the after party, like you're in a club. I'm just kidding. I've never been to a club, but I think that's what they do. All right, this looks good, everybody. Yeah, turn those cameras on. Get moving, because we're going to have fun here. And you know what? I saw a lot of dancing. Oh, my goodness. But I got to say, I didn't see a tremendous amount. If we have to be nitpicky, I didn't see a tremendous amount from Jennifer over here. Hello there, Jennifer. You are now our first competitor. Could you unmute for a second? How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. I know you were probably a lot better before I put you on the spot, but do not worry. It's going to be super easy. Jennifer, have you ever read anyone's mind before?
No.
You haven't. All right. Well, we're gonna give you a chance. And I did see some folks. There was an attempt at some dancing. From someone. They were a little bit hindered because of the small human that was on their lap. That would be Erin. Hello there, Erin. You are now part of the show. Could you unmute for a second? How are things going there?
Hi, they're going really good.
Wonderful. Who do you have on your lap? What's your name?
Evelyn.
Nice to meet you. I was curious. How old are you?
5.5.
5.5. Get out of here. That's amazing. I was only 4.5 when I was your age. That's a joke. You'll get it later, Evelyn. Now, listen, Erin, you're going to be our second competitor here. So just clear out everything. We're going to try and have the two of them guess what I am thinking. I'm going to write down a thought behind my back. And let's see. We have Erin and who was my other competitor? Oh, Jennifer. Sorry, Jennifer. I couldn't find you. There's a lot of people here. All right, here we go. I'm going to do it behind my back. Okay. What I just wrote was a number. And it was a number somewhere between, let's say it's between 1 and 100, okay? So,
okay, that's
Jennifer, you can go first. What number would you guess I wrote down?
What number do you want to guess?
56.
18.
You said 56?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Erin, what would you guess I wrote down?
What do I guess? 33.
33? Why would you choose 33?
Seems like a good number.
Well, yeah, so do a lot of them. But you know what's crazy? Erin, it's so strange. Believe it or not, I did not write down 33. That would have been really cool. But you were still very close because folks, the number that I had written down was actually 31. which means that Erin was closest. You said 30 what?
33.
33. You were only off by 2. And Erin, I hate to say it, but I'm watching in gallery view, and no one's that impressed. They're just looking at their screen. I thought you did great, Erin, but you know what? Listen,
I tried.
you're not a mind reader. People wouldn't expect you to be that close, but I am. And that is why, everybody, inside this envelope, I had a feeling. I wrote it down before we even started on an index card. It says that Erin will be closest, which is exactly what happened. Nothing else inside the envelope. Now, I know some of you are thinking, well, maybe there's a way that this worked out. Because I could have another prediction on the back. And I do, because the thing is, Erin, not only did I know that you would be closest, but I also had a feeling that you would be off by 2, which is exactly what happened. 31 to 33. Wow. Everybody give Erin and family a round of applause. Nice job. Wonderful work, everybody. Looking great there, except for Robert. Robert's, I don't know what's going on with Robert. Just a black hole over there. But I hope you're okay, Robert. And honestly, if I got to say, everybody, it's easy. It's easy for me to read minds over the internet. Because I can see things about you that I could never normally know. Like, for instance, if we were to do this in a fancy restaurant, I would never know that Tanya had 2 dogs that were fighting, but they are. And now that's useful to me, you know, as a mind reader, especially if you're someone like these guys over here. Look, you can see they have their whole calendar right on the wall behind them. As a mind reader, that's all it's a gold mine. I can just jump in and get every single thing that I need. Especially if you have, some people have artwork that's really useful, like this. Look at all those paintings up there. It's so great to see that, because then I know how you think. And I want to try and get into someone's head right now. Why don't we go over to someone who has some good stuff going on? Maybe like, oh wow, folks, there is a lot in the background of Maria. Look at that. There's some boxes full of everything. Hello, Maria, could you unmute for a minute? How are things? Just hit the microphone down there at the bottom. Hello. Who are you there with?
Hello.
Your
My
boyfriend.
Boyfriend.
What is his name?
He wishes. Brian.
All right, so Maria, we're going to focus on you right now. What have you been doing for fun these days? Do you remember that word, fun?
Spending money. Spending money. Lots of money tonight.
Yeah, spend it tonight, because if you don't spend it tonight, folks, you're just going to do some therapy shopping on Amazon, buy some stuff you don't even really need. So at least put it towards the school, right?
That's right.
But listen, Maria, I've been reading a tremendous amount, not only minds, but also reading books, and I thought I could do both right now. Maria, I'm already getting something from you. It's a number. It's quite a... Oh, there's a lot going on here. Oh, man. 07. Okay, folks, this may shock you. Maria, we've never spoken before. We've never met, correct?
Mm-mm.
Here's what I got. The number is 921,213,307. Maria Schlomer, is this your social security number?
No.
Oh. Well, that would have been weird and maybe illegal. So I'm glad I got that wrong, Maria. But the thing is, when you're reading minds, it doesn't always make sense at the beginning. It's kind of like reading a book. In fact, I have some books right back there. Let's choose one. Maria, go with your gut. Would you like a book off the top shelf, the middle shelf, or the bottom shelf? What do you think?
Top.
Always go top shelf, Maria. Yes, definitely. Okay. Now, from the top shelf, would you like something more towards the door, towards the middle, or my side?
Door.
Door side of the top shelf. That's your choice. I'm going to go all the way up over there. All right. We got 2 books for you to choose from, Maria. We have One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and The Catcher in the Rye. Which one do you want?
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Why not? We're already all going crazy. So listen, you're going to choose a single page now, Maria. The final choice. When you say stop, I will stick my bookmark in. I've been using my Metro card because it's not good for much these days, so might as well go through a book with it. Here we go, Maria. Shout out, stop anytime, starting now.
33.
Wait!
Stop.
Oh my gosh.
Stop.
Oh! Sorry. Did I do it wrong?
It was just coming from the other one. All right, is this where you want? You said you shouted out there.
Yeah,
Do you like that spot?
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe I don't, Maria, but it's fine. It's your show. Look, read out loud the top corner word that's on that page. What is it?
Lowering.
Lowering.
Lowering. Uh-oh, I messed you up, didn't I?
No, it was very early. Most people go later in the book. Either you're very impatient or you have very fast Wi-Fi. I don't know, Maria. But look, the thing is, it's okay because at the beginning I got the number. You said the number was meaningless, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but that's because, Maria, it wasn't your number. In fact, it actually wasn't even a number. The 921 million actually was your word. Lowering right there before you even thought it. Everybody, give them a round of applause. Nice job, Maria. Wonderful work. Mind reading across the internet. That is how you do it, folks. Thank you so much. Yeah, I know it is crazy, but you know what? I'm going to teach you all how to do it, just so everybody can learn how to do some mind reading and some magic, because we need it these days, especially because I see we have some kids on the call. We got one right over here. Hello there. Good to see you. How are you doing? We got one right over there. Hello there. Good to see you. We have I see another kid right over here. Hello there. Good to see you. And then we got a big kid, folks, right over here. Hello. How are you doing? Good to see you. So we're going to do something for all the kids now. If anybody has a pen or a pencil, try this out. Grab a pen or a pencil and squeeze it really tight. This is a great way to release stress. If you have something, try it out. Maybe let's do this. If you squeeze really tight. In fact, hold on, wait. What is that? You're squeezing someone else's finger. That's not what I meant to. No, you use a pen or a pencil. You're crazy. Oh my gosh. Don't squeeze someone else. Just an inanimate object that does not feel pain. And then what you do is you squeeze it really tight. Here, I'm going to bring in a sample person. We're going to bring in someone maybe like Deb. Hello, Deb. Squeeze really tight. You're doing great. In fact, check with your other hand. Make sure that it's your pulse may slow down, because if you're truly calm, Deb, trust me on this. Lift up your thumb. Good. And then a finger. And if you're truly calm, Deb, keep going. Open up them all and your pen will float. Try it out. See if it works. Open up all the way. And oh no, you're very stressed. I can tell, Deb, very stressed. The secret, everybody, is you hold it with your other finger. That's how you do it. It's that simple. That will impress all of the kids that you know. And Deb, this is powerful stuff. So everybody try this out, okay? Again, you just want to add the finger and then you make it float just like that. Or, wait a second, it appears that we have some sort of a wizard. There was hello! Come over, turn around, you're part of the show now. Were you making it float without a finger? It seemed like there was floating without a finger going on. Apparently, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, you just either you're a wizard or you have very sticky hands. I don't know, but you decide. Let's get back to the magic, folks. I want to play a game with someone. Let's see. I gotta find someone good. Maybe someone like I need someone with some "don't pick me" body language. Maybe like this guy. Hello there. You're now part of the show. I'm gonna unmute you. How are things going over there, sir?
Good. How's it going?
Wonderful. What's your name?
Mike and Jess.
Mike and Jess. Hello, Mike and Jess. All right. So, do the two of you gamble at all?
Yeah, from time to time.
From time to time. You both of you look a little purple. Are you okay right now?
Yeah.
I think it's just the lighting.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's good. I like it. So, it was Mike, right?
Yeah.
All right, Mike. We're gonna play a game right now called the Cup and the Ball. Do you know why it's called the Cup and the Ball?
I'm guessing the ball goes in the cup.
Yeah, in fact, it's already in there, Mike. That's how. Yeah, this is an easy game. You just guess where the ball is, and it could be 3 places, Mike. I'll leave that back there. The ball could be in my hand. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, except it's not there, Mike. It could also be back inside the cup, like it never even left, or it could be in my pocket. And you get the chance to follow along, Mike, wherever you think. Here, I'm going to bring you a lot closer so you get the best view possible. Probably about there. All right, Mike, is the ball... Hold on, you're falling a little bit. There we go. Is the ball in the hand? Wait. No, let's do it this way. Okay, I got a good read on you now. Is the ball in the cup or in the pocket? If you had to guess cup or pocket, what would you say, Mike?
Pocket.
I knew it. And Jess, what would you guess?
Cup.
Cup. Ooh, drama. You know what's interesting? If you thought the ball was in the cup, Jess, I'm so sorry. It's not in the cup for you. For you, it actually is in the pocket. The interesting thing, though, is that, Mike, you thought that this ball was in the pocket, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so for you, this ball actually doesn't even exist. For you, the ball is and was underneath. Oh, no, it's not. Mike, do you know any magic words?
Abracadabra.
Cadabra, it worked, Mike. It really is under there. Now, listen, Mike, it wasn't the magic words that did it. I hate to say it. It was my skill. I've worked a lot on this, Mike. I'm not afraid to show off. Here's what I did. Do you want to know the secret?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's too good not to share. Look, I took the ball, I dropped it in, I mixed it up, I took it out. I really did put it in my pocket, but I over-exaggerated the motion so that... Like, Jess was like, oh, he's really trying to get me to guess pocket. I'm going to go with cup. And when Jess did that, I did the secret move. Because, folks, now the ball is right here, held by my muscles. I'm very strong. But when I showed everybody that it was not underneath the cup, Mike, where is the ball?
In your hand?
In my hand, behind the cup. Very good. And as I lowered it down at the last second, I just took it and knocked it back underneath. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Perfect. So now we're on the same page. Where's the ball now, just to start?
Under the cup.
Under the... no, I'm so sorry, Mike. It's in the hand. It is not underneath the cup. It's a lot to keep track. We'll give someone else a turn, okay? Let's change gears for a second. Why don't we go over to someone maybe like... Look at Linda peeking in over the shoulder over there. Linda, you are now going to be part of the show. Could you unmute for a second? Just hit the microphone button down at the bottom. Linda, how are you?
I'm great, thank you. How about you?
I'm wonderful. Are you ready to play?
I'm afraid I am.
All right, you're gonna do. And who are you there with? Who's that guy hanging off the screen? Rob. All right, Linda and Rob, you guys could work together, or it's whatever you want. Is the ball in the hand or in the pocket? What do you think?
Hand.
I knew you would guess hand, Linda. That's why I did not put it there. I actually just had it in the pocket. We'll do it again. Forget that even happened, Linda.
Okay.
Is the ball in the hand or in the pocket? What do you think this time, Linda?
Can you lift your pinky up? And now your thumb out.
Oh, come on, Linda. What do you say?
Hand.
I knew you would. It's not in there a second time, Linda. It's just in the pocket. Now, it's funny. I don't know, Linda. I'm just guessing here what she's going to think. But you know what's interesting, folks, is that typically people will choose hand 2 times in a row. In fact, now she's kind of stuck, everybody. I could say I'm going to put it in my pocket a 3rd time, and all of you know I'm telling the truth. Except for Linda, who's now convincing herself that I'm lying to her. Here we go, Linda. Is the ball in the hand or in the pocket? Entirely up to you. What do you say?
Hand.
I knew you would. It's not there. Actually, you know what? Just to be safe, though, Linda, I didn't put it in the hand, but it's actually not even in the pocket. It's actually all the way back. Oh, no, it's not underneath the cup. There's no loophole, Linda. I just put it in the pocket. Maybe Rob will have... It was Rob, right?
Yes.
Yeah, all right, let's mix it up, Rob. Maybe you'll have a better chance. Is the ball in the hand or in the pocket? What do you think?
Hand.
It's not in the hand, Rob. This is so silly. It's funny how people think about it. But you know what? Just because you said you were going to mix it up, I mixed it up too, Rob. That time, it was underneath the cup. Rob, do you know how I got it there?
I do not.
I'm cheating. You see, folks, I actually have 2 of these. This ball stays in the pocket, and then the second one is underneath the cup. Does that make sense, Rob?
I don't think so.
No, it doesn't, but it will in a second, except that it's weird because the second ball, Rob, is actually the baseball.
Ooh.
Which is weird because that is a solid.
Ooh, very good.
Baseball. Yeah, and you got to think how did it fit under the baseball under the cup, especially when there was that baseball underneath the cup, because those do not even fit in there. That is the mystery of the cup and balls. Everybody, please give Rob and Linda a round of applause. Great job. Good teamwork. You're only 0 for 4, but who's counting? Not me. So
just felt like weather forecasters.
Now I want to try and get someone else. I need someone trustworthy. I don't know who it's going to be. I said I liked artwork before, and I see we have a lot of artwork going on over there. But I might come back to you guys. I see we have somebody who has. Oh man, there's somebody who has a lot of teacups. I like it, but I'm also suspicious. I don't know. It seems a little too orderly. You know, it makes me a little uncomfortable. I like someone who is there, here's another, this is a good teacup, or maybe this is coffee, I don't know. They've deserted it though. You see, it's just willy-nilly on the counter. That's what I'm looking. Actually, wait, nobody move. I just realized I need a little pick-me-up. Stay right there. Don't move a muscle. Oh, yeah, I just need a little, just a little. A little sip. Don't tell them I did that. That would be awkward. I'll just stick that right back there. Hopefully they don't notice that. Okay, so seriously, who am I going to choose for this next thing? I don't know. I don't know until the moment happens. And, oh man, there's some sort of a, there's something happening, over, hold on. Okay, this is good. I found my victim, folks. Why? Because I see Chinese food and a bottle of wine. That would be Laura. Hello there, Laura. How are you doing? Could you unmute for a second? Yes, you're part of the show. Could you unmute, please? How are you, Laura?
We're good.
Great. So is that Chinese food over there?
Well, yes, it is Chinese food.
Okay, and that is a bottle of wine?
It is a bottle of wine, yes.
All right, this is my kind of dinner. I'll be right there. Give me 15, okay? But listen, Laura, other than this, what have you been doing for fun these days?
Well, I'm in Jackson Hole, actually, Wyoming.
Wow, and I am in New York City, so we're really far away.
We're really far away, yeah.
Okay, so what are you doing then?
I'm skiing with my brother and his family.
Yeah, of course you show off. All right, enough of you. Get out of here. No, I'm kidding, Laura. I'm kidding. All right, so I'm just sitting in my house because that's all I can do. But, Laura, I have been watching an unhealthy amount of television. Does that count? Oh no, are you there? Okay, you froze for a second. All right.
Yeah. Okay, we're here.
Okay, good. You're back. You're back. Okay. So listen, Laura. I've been watching a lot of TV, frankly, and I thought you could help me decide on what to watch tonight. Does that sound good?
Absolutely. Yes.
Oh, wait, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, was that you or was that me?
It was you.
It was me. I've been waiting for a package. Don't go anywhere. Hold on. I'm so sorry. All right. I'll be right back, Laura. Thank you. Okay. Sorry. It's just that Amazon packages have been my true source of what? No, I hang up my packages.
No, I was talking about my class names with wine and solo cup.
Oh yeah, wine in a solo cup. That's hey, listen, whatever you got to do to get through this. Listen, Laura, I have a list of movies on my phone, and you're gonna name any number between 1 and 100. That is the movie that I will watch tonight. Does that sound good? Okay. So we'll. I think she's back. Okay, Laura.
Okay, we're here.
What's it gonna be?
Say number. 26. 26.
26. You don't want to change?
No.
All right, I'm gonna open up my my notes app here. Take a look. Where is? Oh, here it is. I have a list called "Movies to Watch in Quarantine." Oh, there it is. Movies. I've been working my way through here. There's some good stuff, but you said 26. What's there?
Oh, my favorite movie, Love Actually.
Get out of here, Laura. It's like it was meant to be. But you know what's crazy, folks? Not only will I watch Love Actually, but let's get a little bit more detail. Let's get a little detail from someone maybe like oh, you know what? Why don't we check in with these guys not paying attention? Yes, it's you. Welcome. You're now part of the show. All right. So listen, sir, what is your name? Could you unmute for a minute? There's the microphone on the bottom. The little icon. There you go. It's okay.
It's the host wouldn't let us unmute.
9 months. All right. So listen, what is your name, sir?
John.
Don.
John.
John. John, I'm going to be watching Love Actually tonight. Have you seen it?
Yes.
You don't seem thrilled. All right. It's okay. John.
It was a long time ago.
All right. Every night, have you noticed that your evenings kind of blend together these days?
Yeah.
I know, it's just the same night over and over again because we can't do that much. So here's what I do. Every night I imagine like I'm watching with a celebrity just to help mix things up a little bit. So I thought you could decide any famous person, alive or not, male, female, singer, actor, come up with somebody right now, John. Who do you think I should watch Love Actually with?
Donald Trump.
Wow, okay. Excellent. Way to not make it controversial. All right. So I'm going to be watching Love Actually with Donald Trump. A pretty weird scenario, folks. I was hoping for like a Heidi Klum kind of scenario, but it's cool. I'll hang out with Don. Maybe we'll hold hands while we watch Love Actually. Who knows? But you know what's interesting, everybody? The package that came before we did any of this, because inside that package, I had ordered a movie in the form of a DVD. Do y'all remember those? That's what we used to watch in the olden days before streaming. But it's not just any DVD, believe it or not. Inside this envelope is actually Love Actually, an exact match with the movie that you all chose. Thanks to Laura. What are the odds? Actually, I know the odds. They are 1 in 100 because that's how many movies were on the list. But that is not nearly as crazy as what is inside the DVD case, which has been up on my ceiling the entire time because I had a feeling that I wanted to watch Love Actually with Trump. There it is, an exact match with what you wanted. Everybody, give yourselves a round of applause. Make some noise. Wonderful job. Everybody did great. You all looked wonderful. Everybody except for Robert up there in the top corner, still in his black hole. I hope you're okay, Robert. Just call somebody if you need help, okay? Everybody else, so much fun. But I know that some of you are thinking. I've seen the wheels turning for a lot of you, especially Shannon. Shannon's just been thinking the whole show. Shannon, listen, unmute for a second. I'm curious, do you want to know how I'm able to do all of this?
Yes.
I could tell. So I'm going to tell you, Shannon, the secret, you're not going to like it, but the secret is that I am not the real Gary Farrar.
Okay.
Plot twist. Yep, it's the M. Night Shyamalan moment. Shannon, what you've been watching has been a computer simulation. Is there any way that I could prove to you, Shannon, that I'm not the real Gary Farrar?
I don't think so.
Yep. Then the robots are definitely going to take over the world, folks. But there is one test. There is one test that I could do. I could do something that would be impossible in real life. What if I showed you like I could give you a sign, maybe like this sign. You see, this sign is I labeled it this sign, but this sign could say anything. This sign could say Trump, because if you keep watching, don't blink. you'll see that this sign is not real. The sign is not real. Just like I'm not real. Just like these cards. These cards are not real. They sound real. They look real. But these aren't cards. In fact, if I was to turn off your algorithm right now, boop. If I cut the deck now, this is weird, but take a look. You see nothing. Nothing. Because it's not a card. Not just this one, but also the backs. And not just the backs, but actually every single card. You see, there are no cards. Not the front, not the back. Folks, a sign of life. Robert has private messaged me, hey Gary, my webcam isn't working, otherwise I would be letting you abuse me visually. All right, Robert, thank you very much. Good to know you're okay. Thank you very much for checking in. Except, wait, now we're in the, I forgot where we were. Oh, we're in the middle of the demonstration of no cards. Yes, watch, I just go like that, boop. And it'll start to come back, everybody. If you take a look, you probably saw 1, maybe. From that 1, we get 2. And from the 2, we get 52. The fronts, the backs, every single card, all the way throughout the deck. Does it make sense? No. But is that the point? Yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing my job. And so, sadly, I do have to shut down because I'm looking at the CPU usage and I'm dangerously close to overheating my motherboard. So, I'm gonna vanish, but if I'm gonna vanish, I'm gonna need some silly words. Some silly words from someone like, oh, let's see. Or is there, oh wait, I see some very polite, there were some hands up. Where'd they go? Right over here. Hello, hi, 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 wait, unmute. Do you know how to unmute? Is there a, can you come to the, yeah. Wow! Oh my gosh, there's so many of you. They're multiplying. All right, wait. I need one of you to say a silly word.
Silly.
Silly! Oh my gosh, of course. Because if it wasn't silly, they wouldn't have called it silly. Way to go. Great job. Give them a round of applause. Great job with the silly words. Thank you so much. So, we are going to use the magic words silly to make me vanish. And I will. But I do have to say one thing, folks, which is that since I'm not the real Gary Farrar, maybe, who knows, next year, maybe we could do this live. I could come in, we could do a whole thing. This would be a lot of fun, but it would be the real Gary, who you will not remember this because he's in the other room. We keep him there because if I'm being honest with you, he's having a tough time with this whole pandemic thing and not having live audiences. So I think he's depressed. He stays in the other, he hasn't gotten dressed in about 3 months. He's been wearing a bathrobe. Is that normal? No? Okay, I don't know. I'm just software, but it doesn't seem normal for humans to do that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna vanish. I am gonna drop into the chat the real Gary's contact info. If you guys want to stay in touch, just reach out to him, see how he's doing, because I'm a little bit worried, like I said. But I feel wonderful. You guys made me feel like a human being, honestly. So thank you for that. If this is what it feels like, it's a very special experience. So everybody, I'm going to ask you to unmute, unless you have 2 devices on in the same room, or a barking dog or a crying baby. Unmute so we can all say silly to make me vanish. Unmute now, and while you're unmuting, give yourselves a round of applause. You guys have been awesome. Thank you so much for helping out. This has been a lot of fun. But sadly, it is time for me to go. On the count of 3, everybody's gonna say silly, okay? No one has unmuted. No one has unmuted. Guys, I need you to unmute so that we can do this, okay? I need at least, you can't unmute? Someone's saying they can't unmute. Let me see. Mute, you can't unmute. All right. I have changed the rule. You can now unmute if you want to. All right. On the count All right. I remuted some of you because it was a little much. All right. On the count of 3, you know what to do. Do not blink.
Livy.
Know what to say. Silly. Here we go, everybody. 1, 2, 3.
What the heck is this song?
Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed the show. My name is Gary Farrar. Have a great rest of your evening. And kids, I think it's getting dangerously close to bedtime. So just a heads up, I think it's almost time. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great rest of your night.